happened to the peak, man? I just got done watching Captain America Brave New World. Gonna do a quick movie review on it. It will be spoiler free, so if you even care about spoilers, you don't gotta worry about it. Let's just make it quick. Alright, look, I wanna start this off by saying this is not a bad Marvel movie. Trust me, I've seen bad Marvel movies. This is not one of them. So, with that being said, let's start off with the good of this movie. And that being the main character himself, Anthony Mackie, aka Captain America. I'm gonna call him Captain Falcon here. So Captain Falcon, easily the best, probably one of the best thing in this movie. Bro did his thing, rather with that the acting, the action, his story, dialogue, everything. You know him being the next generation of a Captain America or the next upbringing, whatever. Hey, he is easily. I would easily want to watch him again as Captain America. He does his thing. He's easily probably the best thing about it, and it kind of sucks because it kind of didn't feel like this was really his movie. If that makes sense in a way, if you've seen it, you know what I'm saying. But hey, him being there though, like he still did his thing. Him and the new Falcon, Hakeem Torres or something, if I said that right, Joaquin, whatever. Their dynamic duo is for sure something that I want to see in the future. That's another plus about this is that dynamic duo is something that's like good chemistry vibe. Like I would easily want to see that going forward. To see him take up the mantle as the next Falcon, and Sam Wilson technically being the next Captain America. Hey, I want to see both of them going forward later on in the future of the in the MCU. So that's good things about it. The next thing was like Red Hulk, and if you're expecting to see Red Hulk, you don't really see much of him. He's towards the end, so you're expecting to see him. You're probably gonna leave disappointed. I don't think that's probably like main that was advertised, but you barely got to see him. So, but he was still good in it though. You wish to see more of him. Now some stuff looked a little funky, but he still was a peak thing to see. It's been a minute since I seen a good Hulk on my screen. You know what I'm saying? So seeing that, hey, it was a whole well of nostalgia, and it was good. That was like the best level of the movie. And then the action, oh my gosh, the action is probably one of the best things in a while that I've seen out of Marvel. They upped it better, especially it missed some stuff like with some things. I get later in the bad, but with the action though, with fight scenes, and even a Pacific fight scene where it's over the ocean, that right there is like the best thing fight scene for me. It at least has some type of epicness. It wasn't missing. I feel like it was missing something, but it really wasn't. But seeing Cap fight, seeing the new Falcon fight, seeing Red Hulk, what I'm saying, like that was probably the best thing out of the movie. And now it's time to get into things that you don't really want to get into, and that is the bad. The first thing bad about this movie is the villains. Oh my goodness, bro. The villains are so mid. Is because I feel like Marvel don't know how to hit villains really anymore, if that makes sense. Like it's just so different from their comic book versions. Like they did it with Ant-Man and with MODOK. That I don't know what happened there. They did it with Taskmaster, and now they doing it here with, if you know him, the leader, which is Samuel Stearns. I know he's not a fighter, but it just could have felt like they missed the mark. It was just like yeah, he was doing some type of he was doing stuff in it. What I'm saying, like offing people, but it just didn't feel like. And I was like, what, like. Like after what, if it's spoiler free, so I want to get into what was going on. It was just a miss, man. I couldn't. It was just sad. Like the heroes are good, the villains are bad. I was just like not good, and then some scenes just look so unfinished. The cuts you can kind of see, you could tell. What I'm saying, like I feel like it said that it went through different directors or writers anyway, so you can kind of see that at least the polished, like if you used to polish in Marvel, you see that you see the difference in this movie. Like you'll tell that, and then the story, again, it just didn't. I guess the characters I didn't really care about, but it's just I don't know. It's like the story was missing something. It was like something wasn't there. Like they try to make it like hit. Like I feel like it was lacking interest and intensity, and they was trying to hit it, but it just couldn't get it. It was like missing something. So I don't know if it was because it was missing Steve Rogers, Captain America, or something. But like I said, like Falcon, Steve, Falcon, what's his name? Anthony Mackie or Captain Falcon, whatever. He did his thing. What I'm saying? Sam Wilson. I was trying to say he did his thing, but you could tell some scenes were missing when Falcon was fighting. He would take damage without the suit while getting hit. I'm trying to do it without spoiler, and with times we didn't have the shield, yet he would still kind of be good. And it kind of felt like, okay, I get it. We're in an unrealistic world, but technically, realistically, it just felt like bro was taking more damage that a normal human can't take. And they can kind of fix that and make it better if they just give the man the serum. But that's I don't want to spoil that. But you know what I'm saying. But as of right now, what we know, like he does not, he didn't have it. It's really the main downfall was the villains, man. The antagonist was not good. Like they just can't hit it like they used to. And I'm not expecting everything to be a Thanos or like Endgame. Like this really feels like Marvel Endgame was truly their Endgame. Even though some movies after that were good, like Shang-Chi or a little bit of Spider-Man. That Spider-Man was like more nostalgia. But Shang-Chi for a Pacific Marvel movie was good. I feel like they hit, even though the villain was a little lackluster from what we've known of him, but it was still good. It was good enough, But this one, I feel like they just missed the mark, man. It just lacked. I feel like they it could have done better, or way better, especially with leader, man. Like it just wasn't no what will they say now, or I don't know. The last thing was, bro, that end credit scene, bro. If I tell you, bro, we had me waiting after a mid movie to wait, to skip the post, but to have the post at the end, and then that's an end credit scene, boy. I was livid, bro. I was like, I wasted, won't say wasted, but I spent more time waiting on something for the future. Marvel always do their post credit, maybe end credit, or at least post and then nothing. But you have to wait all the way to the end. I'm like, all right, bro. And then for the end credit scene to really be like whatever, I could have looked that up. It didn't get me hyped for the next thing. It's like whatever. And I know what it was trying to hint, but it was just like, come on, man. Like I could have left. You know what I'm saying? But with all that being said, though, this movie is not a bad movie. The last thing I would encourage you, I would tell you to watch it. Now, it's still not making me jump out of my seat epicness, but it's still enjoyable to watch. Like I said, the action is good. The main characters you watching, like the new Captain America, or I call him Captain Falcon, good. His little sidekick now, good. You know what I'm saying? I just wish they did the villains better. You barely get to see Red Hulk, and then the one that was trying to be behind the scenes didn't hit. It just didn't. It could have, it could have been way better. They missed some stuff though. So with all that being said, though, I would give this movie a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6.5, but really a 7 out of 10. Again, it's not a bad movie. Is it the Marvel's best? No, but it's not their worst either though. So let me know down in the comments below. Did you enjoy the movie? What would you give out of 10? And what would you want in the future of Marvel to do better? Better screenwriting, better story writing, or really just getting all back their emotion back? I feel like they missing something. I feel like Marvel just lost their drive. I don't know. I feel like there's a hole missing. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to comment. Let me know your thoughts. But I'll catch you later on the next. Peace.